Next, we're going to hear from Sherry Webster. She lives on a ranch in Quesnel, and in July 2000 lost her 16-year-old son to meningococcal infection. Since losing her son, she has become the coordinator for the BC chapter of Meningitis Research Foundation of Canada, and this is her story.
Thank you, and good afternoon. Vaccines, are they necessary? We hear that all the time. Well, as a mom, I can say yes. I can tell you firsthand the pain a parent feels when the child's heart stops beating, and you have to try and find a way to say goodbye. Then you have to go home to face his brothers and his sister and tell them that their brother has died. And somehow we have to try and find a way to learn to live without him. On July 5th, 2000, I had a healthy, beautiful 16-year-old son who was out riding his horse with his brothers. His name was Matthew. He was the second oldest of our 6 children. Matt had a smile that would melt your heart, but then all children do. Anyone who met Matt fell in love. He has such a magnetic type personality. He had just passed his learner's license and you could not wipe the smile from his face. On July 6th, he woke up with flu-like symptoms, but my instincts told me that it was something worse. So from there, I took him to our local hospital in Quesnel, and they sent him to Prince George Hospital, and finally from there, they flew him to Vancouver Children's Hospital. We arrived there in the early hours of July 7th. The doctors and nurses fought hard to save him, but he died the next morning on July 8th. After leaving the hospital, I started researching to learn more about this bacteria that killed my son so fast. It was meningococcal group C. My heart was crushed, but can you imagine the pain I felt when I discovered that a simple vaccine could have prevented this? There is no pain like the loss of a child, especially knowing that it could have been prevented from a simple vaccine. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry.